But girls lacking education are not just found in the villages. Cosmopolitan cities like Bombay suffer from the same problem. Bombay, now known as Mumbai, is the economic hub of India and the leader in technology, software, and the services industry. But for all the wealth, there is still severe poverty, and many people are uncertain about their next meal. Most of these are women. For girls like Arti Gozani, who grow up without an education, this is how they'll most likely end up.
When I was 3, my father passed away. He was the only person in the family that made money. So we moved from the countryside to Mumbai to find work.
But even with the opportunities found in Mumbai, her mother's lack of education keeps them from earning enough money and forces the family to live in terrible conditions.
I'm 16, and my family and I have been living on Fashion Street. Living on the street, sleeping on the sidewalk. In the morning, my mom wakes us up. And then we go get water to wash up. I also brush my teeth. We use charcoal to clean them.
Sanitary conditions are so poor for the homeless that many people use the street. But Arti refuses. If she saves 2 rupees, which is about 4 cents, she can afford to use a public facility. Because they live on the street, Arti and her family have no place to cook. Even though they're poor, they must find enough money to buy every meal.
In the morning, all we have is a cup of tea made in the market. It's hot, it's fresh.
After breakfast, while other kids are grabbing their book bags and going to school, Arti looks for work with her mother. They go from alley to alley, calling for anyone to hire them.
We can make money doing these odd jobs, but usually no one needs us. Some of my friends beg. They say they have to. Their mothers make them, and they've gotten into the habit of doing it all the time. But I'm not going to do this. I can't. It's too embarrassing. I'd rather try to find work instead.
Because Arti chooses to retain her dignity, she has few choices. Bright as she is, Arti doesn't have the skills that would help her to find a decent job.
I went to school only until the 2nd grade. Then my brother stopped me. He forced me to look for work instead. I liked studying. I would go for a few days and then my brother would come around and I'd have to stop. My little nephew who lives with us, he goes to school every day. My brother lets him go. He's going to have a chance in life. I feel like if I'd gone to school since I was young and stayed in school, then I would have been somewhere else right now. I could have had a job. By not going to school, I've ruined my life. If you're independent, then you're able to go further. see the world, know what the world is like. I see people from India and other places come here and shop. This is something I wish I could do. It just makes me feel dejected. There are many who live here, and we all have nothing. I'm angry about the whole thing. Who wants to live this way? I want to work hard to do something with my life. I wonder what sort of life I have now. I keep thinking if I could just get a good job, it will help my mother, my sister, my brother. That's what I think about. And I laugh at myself for thinking that way because my dream can't come true. I'm not educated. So I try and forget about my dream, but it keeps coming back.